everybody. This is Danny Vegas, and I am hosting today Lucid Live. And now, if anybody doesn't know, Lucid is a travel partner in the hotel space for our qualifying youth sports clients. But today I'm really excited because it is Old Home Week here in Vegas. I have Jordan Greenway. Welcome, Jordan.
Thank you. Thank you for having me, Danny.
Appreciate it. And from Villarreal is a club here in Vegas, but it is part of an overall nationwide academy. So, Jordan, before we get neck deep into the Vegas stuff, give us a little bit about the whole academy nationwide.
Yeah, the biggest thing for our academy is our professional club in Spain. You know, we have the top clubs in Spain and one of the top clubs in the world. Fortunately, we did compete in the Champions League. We have won a European championship in the Europa League. And our goal at Villarreal has always been to spread our methodology and spread our name nationwide and worldwide. And thankfully, we landed here in Las Vegas around 3 years ago. And we've hit the ground running and are looking to do a big thing here, not only in Las Vegas, but in North America.
You came here a couple years ago. You're what I would consider probably a new entity in Vegas, even though you've been around for a couple years. They all say the same thing, Jordan. We all know all the clubs say the same thing. What makes you guys stand out like you have and in such a short period of time?
I think the biggest thing that makes us stand out is, what our goal really is. At the end of the day, I won't be able to speak on other clubs, but people come to us not because we win, not because we lose, not because, we play at a certain field, but it's because we teach a certain way. Our biggest thing is always understanding, we are here to teach in our methodology. We are here to teach what we think is the proper way of playing football. And we don't hide that fact. We never speak with our coaches about what tournaments we win, what tournaments we lose. We talk about the way we play. Have we been playing well? Have we been developing our teams? Where did this player come from? And where is this player going in the future? So, what's really interesting to us is that, a lot of our parents even buy into it nowadays. I would say 95% of our parents understand what our vision is, are here for the right reasons. And, we're blessed to be a part of it. So, it's the biggest thing for us is our vision, our way of coaching, our methodology, and the education we bring.
Your academy, you guys are tied at the hip with Spain, which is a European nation. I would say Europe soccer style is different than maybe because you're in the Southwest, my friend, and that's real close to South America, and they got their own gig and own style. So how has the two merged? You're in the Southwest. You have a lot of influences coming out from South America, but your methodology is from Spain and Europe. How does that mesh? Or does it? Maybe it don't.
No, it does. We are, so, like I said, I can't speak on the other clubs in the city, but what I can speak from our clubs is we're a very centralized club. Me as a director, although we have around 300 players, I'm able to know who every single player is in our academy, where they are at. And that's just by pure communication with our club. So, we have a very centralized club in terms of our staff. All of our staff are either friends or are becoming friends. We feel like ourselves as a family, and that allows us to run our methodology a certain way. A lot of our coaches are ex-professionals, ex-college players. We have ex-South American professional players. We have ex-Nigerian players. We have ex-Spanish players, Belgian players. And although we run a very strict way in our methodology, the way we coach, the way we run our training sessions, the way we structure our weeks, the way we approach a match, it is in our Villarreal methodology, but there are adaptations to the people that we have and to the people that we are teaching.
When it comes to your tryouts, when it comes to like opening up your arms and saying, come and view us. Come and take a look at us, because you might find that we march to the drum a little bit differently, and that's something that you may love. How do you try to paint that masterpiece with everyone else trying to get the first? Oh, we just got to get them first.
No, I mean, look, we have a certain way of looking at the parents and the players. And for us, of course, there's always a rat race to get these people.
Right.
It's always a rat race in telling them, hey, we're the best team in town. We're ranked number 5. We play in MLS Next. We play in EA. We do this. We do that. We're never going to tell you that. We're always going to tell you that, look, if you want your kid to learn a proper way of playing football, if you want your child to learn our Spanish methodology, to be educated by people that are educated every single week in our methodology, then you come here. If you're looking for just the wins and just the happiness of getting a win, this is probably not the best place for you. Of course, we are very competitive. We have some of the most competitive coaches. We want to win. We want to win those tournaments. But that is not the official goal. That is not the first thing that we'll tell you at the beginning. And, fortunately, I mean, even me, I was on a phone call a couple minutes ago with parents that are from a different club, that had beat us on the weekend badly, 6-1, but had come to us and said, hey, we want to join your team, not because you guys lost to us or not because we won, but because you guys played a fantastic way of playing football. You guys had almost 75% possession, and it's evident that your kids are learning. And I wish I was lying, but for me, it felt incredible because it feels like American parents aren't as unintelligent about the game as possible, as you may think. American parents may identify, and we'll say a majority, but I'll say a majority are able to identify what is good education and what is not.
It looks like you're not depending on just, oh, wow, how many new teams can we find that are unhappy and get them our club? It looks like you're trying to build from literally little kids. Like, hey, bring your kids to us. If they like soccer, this is where they can grow and play their whole lives. And so it seems like you have events coming up that are literally for little kids, just little ones.
Yeah, no, we have some exciting new programs. We're launching a couple new programs. We have, of course, our Academy program.
Right.
We do have our new mini submarines program, and this is for the ages of 2 to 6 years old. It's something that we actually were able to launch while we were in Spain. We had educational meetings with our psychomotricity methodology directors in Spain, which are the ones that work with the 2 to 6 year olds in Spain. And they taught us how to teach the little ones, how to keep them having fun. Of course, a 2-year-old, a 3-year-old is not going to be able to retain so much information, but how to teach these little ones how to think without us really telling them, doing it inadvertently. So thankfully, we have a great education. We have Coach Daniel Egli, who's going to be running that, who was educated in Spain as well. It's, of course, we love recreational soccer. We think it's a great place to start. But for us, recreational and finding an education is different. For us, you come to us is if you want a serious education, if you want to learn, if you want to start off your footballing career in the right way, we're the best way for that. We do have our other soccer camps, which are from 6 to around 16 years old. We're going to be doing those every school's out. Every time school is out, we're going to be having a camp with our elite coaches. And we're going to be doing that on, every time there's a winter break. We have one this Nevada Day. We have Veterans Day. So we're coming up with new products. We have a 4v4 league that is going to be coming out soon. For me, that's a little bit more fun. We saw I'm not sure if you know what the Kings League is in Spain, but it's a new way of playing soccer. It's a new way of playing, 4v4 quick soccer that is not so much focused on the winning, but is a lot of fun. So we're going to be coming out with some of these new products that we think are going to be awesome for our academy.
In a prior conversation that you and I had, the academy was really going to build a girls' side.
Correct.
And I wanted to ask you how that was coming, because I'm not going to, maybe I get in trouble here, but I had a daughter who played soccer for 10 years. So I guess I can say it. that could be a challenge keeping young ladies interested in soccer through the 10 and 11, 12, oh boy, 13, they're all rock stars, but boy, 14 years old, all of a sudden they're not showing up no more. How do you how's that go? How's all that working for you in your quest to build a girls' side soccer entity?
Well, I mean, on the girls and boys side, once they get to 14, 15, 16, they have different things coming up in their life. Whether it's getting a car, whether it's having a boyfriend or girlfriend, whether it's, AP classes. Us getting them, I would say us keeping them is not the hardest part, because we feel very confident in our education. We feel very confident in the way that we are serious about our training sessions. We're serious about our teams, but we make everything fun. I wouldn't say us keeping them is the hardest part. I would say us getting the girls is the hardest part. Girls compared to boys are very loyal to their clubs. They're very loyal to their teams. And for us, it's been a struggle at the moment, but we see a big future path for us. And we have a couple girls teams at the academy right now. We have a 2006 team. We have a 2017's team that is coming through. And for me, a 2017's is extremely interesting. Those are girls that are just coming out of recreational. And
2017? Oh my goodness. That's almost scary to a guy like me. Okay. My daughter was 2004. Okay. So
yeah, and unfortunately, people have a stigma about us that we're only a boys club because we only have boys teams. But, me as a director, women's football is an incredible future that's coming through. We watch the Women's World Cup. We watch our country, Spain, win. And for us, us in America, we better be careful because other countries are coming through. And if we don't excite our girls, if we don't give our girls the right education, we're going to be passed up very quickly. So, we have new future plans. We want to create a semi-professional women's team in the town.
Right.
And, we want to build a huge women's academy. And for me, women's soccer is really the future. Of course, men's soccer is the present, but women's soccer is the future of soccer.
This December, you guys are producing a nationwide camp, I would say, right here in Vegas. So tell me about that.
Yeah, we're hosting, we created this camp. Our Las Vegas Academy created this camp with our directors in Spain. And we're hosting it here. The Villarreal North America ID Camp is a collection of the top prospects from across all of our 12 academies, not only in the United States, but in Mexico and Canada as well. And it is an incredible event where our directors and our coaches from Spain come host a camp per age group from 2006 all the way down to 2012. It's a week-long camp hosted here at Heritage Park, actually.
Right, that's in person, right?
It's a fantastic facility. And it's 3 days of intense training, 2 trainings per day. And at the end, there is a little tournament style effect. But the idea behind it is that after this is we select players from the 30 per age group. From the 30 per age group that are brought, we select a group of 20 that are going to be called into our selection teams. Now, these selection teams compete once or twice a year across the world, whether it's in Napoli, Italy this upcoming year, whether it's in Barcelona with our girls teams, whether it's at Surf Cup or, Manchester City Cup with our boys teams. We have a couple new incredible projects. And this is our biggest one, our North America ID camp. So
what's the actual days, location, and how do people find out about that and get information about that event?
Yeah, you can look into our social media pages on our websites as well. It's going to be on December 27th through the 29th. It is, unfortunately, it's only invite only. So the top prospects are invited by their local directors. We have 20 of our prospects that are going to be there. And it is something that if you want to join Villarreal in the future, I invite you to come see it. It's going to be from 8 a.m. all the way till 8 p.m. And it's a fantastic event for you to see top prospects from all over the country and all over the world, really.
Great. And this is the first time you've held it here in Vegas. This is the first year.
This is the second time. We held it last year with 3 age groups. This year we're doing it with 4 age groups. And, it's going to be 180 to 200 prospects. And for us last year, you know, the biggest thing that people had said is we loved having professional coaches there from Spain. We loved the intense trainings, but we also had to have fun in Vegas ourselves. You know, we knew the group from Virginia, they got to go see Cirque du Soleil. The group from Texas, you know, had a dinner on the Strip. You know, groups from Vancouver got to go to Topgolf. You know, Vegas is the best place to do this type of event.
Oh, it is. And I wish it great success. And I wish you and your club great success. And I think we're building a great rapport here between yourselves and Lucid Travel. So I look for it. I can't wait to meet you in person.
Can't wait to meet you. And we're looking forward to the partnership with Lucid Travel for the future.
All right. Thank you very much.